as in the roots of the equation are negative, so we need to calculate the possible value for m square by n5, and the equation is given to us. Let's rewrite the equation in a proper format. So we can take mx as the common, or we can solve it for x. So we'll write it as x square plus 1 minus m square by m into x plus m by n equals to and 0. So this is the way we are writing the proper format of quadratic equation. As the roots are negative, so sum of roots will also be negative. So the sum of roots will be minus 1 minus m square by m, and product of roots can be written as m by n. Now from both the cases, if product of root has to be greater than 0 and sum of root has to be less than 0. So if we consider both the cases, m has to be between 0 and 1 by solving the inequality, or m is less than minus 1. These are the two cases, and if m is positive, n has to be positive. If m is negative, n has to be negative. Only then there will be this possibility. So n's value will be dependent upon n's value. Now let's try to calculate the value of first. Let's try the first option as 1 by 8, as n is given to us as minus 2. So n is minus 2. If I fill n minus 2, m square will definitely be positive. So m square by n raised to power 5 can never be a positive value, as n is negative and m square has to be positive. So first option is not the answer, so we are just crossing it. Now second part is 1 by 8 when m equals to minus 2. Now over here, when m is minus 2, m by n is greater than 0. So when m by n is greater than 0, so if m is negative, n has to be negative. So m square by n5 cannot be again positive. So again this option is not possible. Now the third part, when we are trying for minus 1 by 8 and m equals to minus 2. So if m is minus 2 and on solving this, m square by n5 will be minus 1 by 8. The value of n turns out to be minus 2. But if we fill the value of n as minus 2 over here in the equation and m minus 2, the discriminant of the equation will turn is less than 0. So this is again not a possible case, otherwise the roots will be imaginary. So this is not a possible answer. So the answer for this is D option.